think there's a lot of people too that are trying to build a personal, professional brand on LinkedIn. And I think in a lot of ways too, many enterprise employers are still figuring out the level of autonomy that they're comfortable with their employees actually having a strong. What I typically see by default in larger companies, especially in this space, is there's a ton of people that are taking the same video and the same post that's being slacked to all the employees and sharing the exact same content. It seems a lot more unusual in larger employees for people to be putting out unique text posts and unique videos and unique image content. Part of it is time, part of it's probably risk aversion and creating a culture where people can feel comfortable sharing their hot take on a session that they were at or a recent news announcement or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, not working for a company like in this sabbatical period that I'm in, kind of doing this consulting, and then just I feel like I have a lot more freedom, to kind of comment on things. But certainly, I mean, yes, you have to be beholden to the company that you're working at. But there's some degrees of freedom. Companies want you to be a thought leader, and you can be a thought leader within that margin. You certainly can't go and say, oh well, I'm so impressed by this competitor's product, and my product sucks, as an example. You can't say those things, but because you're still an employee of the company, you represent the company. But there's a margin by which you can operate and show your thought leadership and present your personal brand. And I see a lot of people doing that successfully. But there's definitely some constraints, and you have to, if you're going to work for someone, if you're not going to be working for yourself, you got to live within those constraints. So, yeah.